Go for it.
Hello everyone, I'm Praveen Pandikaran.
I'm Raghav Pandikaran.
And thank you so much to Shambhavi Aunty for having us again for the third year running for Margazhi Mozhi. We're so excited to be here, and I think we're just going to jump into some music right away. So hope you enjoy.
Wow, wow, wow. Welcome to Margazhi Mozhi, Praveen and Raghav. And Vatapi and Hamsadhani never sounded so exciting as it did today. We just warmed up the whole environment out here. And it's cold here in Dubai, okay? So I can't even begin to imagine how cold it must be where you are.
Yes,
So
it
thank
was
you
the
so much
frozen
for doing
tundra.
this. Yeah, and crossing all as music crosses all language barriers, and which is why we are Margari Muri. It's also crossed all instrumental barriers. So amazing, amazing. Thank you so very much. And yes, we have started here. We've got a comment here, and I was just going to say for all the viewers, please go ahead and share your comments. Vidya Mohan says, super. Thank you very much. Please, everybody who's watching this now or who's watching it later, and there are quite a few people, let me tell you that. And I also must tell you, Praveen, that they're watching from your channel. So this is, you can thank them separately later. Most of them are watching from your channel. So thank you so very much
Awesome.
for joining us here, Praveen and Raghav. And tell me, what is, are you going to play something or do you want to talk something?
We can talk a little first and then go into our next song for sure.
Okay, right. So let's start with you've graduated now?
Yes, I have. So
Yes.
I just recently graduated from the University of Wisconsin, Madison, just this past December, actually, a couple of weeks ago. And I got my major in computer science. And now I'm going to be moving out to New Jersey, where I'm taking up a job with MetLife Insurance, where I'm going to be a software developer there. And I'm really excited for it. It's going to be a big change, but New Jersey also has its own music scene, the New York music scene. So I'm really excited to get into that space, and we'll see where that leads. So sort of the next chapter in life getting started.
Wonderful, wonderful. And we wish you all the very best. And Raghav, you have also entered the university life. And how does it feel to be managing some part of it by yourself?
Yeah, so I just started my first year as a data science major at Penn State University. It's been a pretty big but fun change, like gaining independence for the first time, not having to have mom wake me up in the morning for school and all that. It's been a big change, but a good one, I'd say.
In other words, mom is terrified nowadays.
Well, she's trained you all these years for this, so I'm sure. And I must have a separate conversation with your parents on how they are enjoying being by themselves after a very long time. So let's go ahead and what would you like to play for us next?
Awesome. So we just played Vatapi, Ganapatim, and Hamsadwani for you all. Now we're going to be doing Nagu Momu by Saint Tyagaraja in the Ragam Aberi. I think this is a fun one. We've posted this one on YouTube as well before, but we've changed up a couple things, especially for this performance. So I hope you'll enjoy it. So let's get into it.
I'm absolutely sure. So I'm going to put you people on the solo layout so that we can see more of you?
Sounds good.
Go ahead. That was awesome, awesome, awesome. Too good, too good. Thank you so much, Praveen and Raghav. Thank you so much. And you know what? I just realized that last time I just said somebody's comment, but you are too far away from the screen to actually be able to see it. So I'm just going to quickly, and there are a couple of comments here, and I'm just going to read them out for you. There is Vidya Mohan 6698 saying super, which is what I missed earlier, and telling you who it was. And then Harini Rajappa has just put a lot of clap there, which is she's applauding. And then we move on to Shanti Charat Mohan 613, who says awesome. And she's got some emojis there, which you need to decipher later. My emoji deciphering skills are not that good. Seetam K5845 says excellent. Yeah, that is something which I understand the language. All right. And then you have Vidya Mohan says, if we can have one song as audience request, please, can we have Eppadi Padinaram? Eppadi Padinaro. If not possible, this is fine. Just asking to keep the audience interaction going. So Eppadi Padinaro, that is a
Yes.
song
So
which I'm not very familiar with. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and tell me.
I know this commenter. It's actually our own Atte, and we know this is this is her favorite song actually. Um, I think that Atte, I promise you, we will work on this song together, and when you come home, we will play this for you, guaranteed. So if you
Oh,
can wait a little bit, Atte, we will satisfy you with that song.
oh,
Um,
so no
but
two,
second,
no
yeah,
two lines, three lines. So is this the Atte who was in Kalakshetra, Besant Arundale School with
yes,
your dad as well? Okay, yes.
this is
So
dad. Mhm.
okay. So this is so I have to acknowledge at this point, definitely have to acknowledge your dad, because that's how we. I didn't see him in school, but definitely because he was there later and we interacted through groups, and that's how we met each other. And from the first time, I told him that since your children learn, would you be, able to ask them to if I'm hosting something? And he's like, yes. And then you guys were just on it, and we've been now doing this for a while.
Yes.
So thank you very much for that, Vignesh and Vidya. Maybe we'll meet someday, and you guys are always welcome to Dubai. Before we move away to the next music thing, I want to tell you your Guru Prasanna was here, but I didn't realize at that point that he was visiting Dubai or that he was your Guru. It was recently pointed out by someone to me. I was just in between a lot of things, and I actually couldn't attend his program because of my professional commitments. But next time on, definitely I'm going to do that, and I'll definitely tell him that I know you. So Praveen, you have I'm sure you're making your gurus very proud. And Raghav, we'll talk about your gurus as well in the next segment.
Sure.
Yeah. What do you have to play now for us? Go ahead.
Awesome. So we actually have one more song prepared for today. So maybe we can end with that. Do you want to go through Raghav's Guru section
Yeah, sure,
right
sure.
now?
Please, Raghav. Yeah, go ahead. Raghav, tell me. I'm going to minimize myself because you're really, really far away. Okay. So I'm here and I'm going to minimize myself. Yes, Raghav, please tell me a little bit more about what is, I know data sciences and how are you managing your drums? Have you taken your drums and how are you managing your practice out there in the university? Or is it just a hobby now for now?
Yeah. So I've been learning drums for probably nine or so years from a professional drummer in the Chicago area named Emerson. So I did pretty much weekly 1 hour classes up till college. But since I'm a freshman in college, we live in these tiny little dorm rooms where we're all essentially just piled together. So unfortunately, I've not been able to take my drums to college. So pretty much winter break is the first time I'm really touching the drums, and it's been really, really fun to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, drums. It's right now it's just a hobby, but I hope to continue learning this summer when I have a lot more free time and into the many years to come.
Right. So tell me something, Raghav. Like, in tabla, so I know a little bit of tabla because my daughter plays tabla at a very basic level. But, they have this rhythm which they have to say the tal and, they do it in their hand and stuff like that. Do you have in drums, which something which can help you kind of go through the motions of it? Though, of course, you have too many things out here in your drum. But is there something which is actually helpful and keeps you do you remember any music helps you remember music that way?
Yeah, so one of the things I like to do is if I'm playing like maybe a jazz song to like keep the tempo going and know where I am in the beat, I'll like use my hi-hat. So can you guys see? So
Yes.
this thing, so I'll play it on beats 2 and 4. So then that way it's a good. It helps me remember where I'm in the beat without having to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 the whole time.
Mm,
So I'll do things
okay.
like that.
Sort of things built into the beat
Yeah.
that help you keep the time,
Yeah.
right?
And then, for example, in this last song I played with my brother, Praveen, I kept playing the bass drum on beat 1. So
Mm.
I can kind of go into automatic mode for a little bit, and I know where my beat 1 is since my bass drum is always playing there.
So do you want to just play something quick? I'll put you on the solo layout. Do you just want to show something? Show us some of your jazzy drumming skills.
Show
Sure.
off something.
Sure. So here, I'll just play a simple jazz beat. So this is a simple swing beat. It's used in over 50% of jazz songs, I'd probably say. So it's just. So there you could, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I was using this hi-hat on beats 2 and 4. So whenever I play with a band or even just with Praveen, it helps me really keep the beat going and just know where I am. So it's a thing a lot of drummers do to help keep the beat.
Very, very nice. Wonderful. And Praveen, anything else that you want to share about when are you gentlemen coming to Dubai or to India and you're going to perform there? Tell me that. And I'll book
Yeah,
my ticket to India if it's not in Dubai. Tell me.
so we try to make it to India at least every other year or so. So I'm assuming 2026 will be a year where we will come to India, and if we are there, I think we definitely do want to play and do some performances. So we'll keep everyone posted as to when those performances are coming, and we hope to see you all there. So
That
yeah,
sounds,
awesome.
yeah, that sounds great, and we definitely look forward to that. And wishing you all the best. And what better way to start the year with some aspirations for a couple of performances? All
Awesome.
the very best for that. So you're going to play the final
Yes.
section which you've prepared for today. All right,
Yep.
I'll put you in the solo layout. Go ahead.
Awesome. So I know we were talking about playing some fan favorites a little bit before. I certainly think this one's a fan favorite. We're stepping a little outside the Carnatic realm, but not too far. We're going to be playing Chinna Kanna Narikiran by none other than the great Ilayaraja. It works in the ragam Riti Gaula, and I think we've arranged it in a really fun way, and I think you all are going to love it. So let's get into it.
Praveen and Raghav, in the Madri Archa, not only Radhe, all the Gopikas are going to come running, okay? so so be prepared, like Scar sang, be prepared is what I say. Wonderful. It's been such a wonderful evening,
Thank
a
you.
morning for you. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here. And to all the audience who've been here, listened to it, posted your comments. And for those who are going to watch later, thank you so much. And I'm officially declaring Praveen and Raghav as my brand ambassadors for Margari Modi. Let me.
Thank you. I think I mentioned this to you before the stream. I think 3 years running, we've sort of made it a tradition at this point, and I think we hope to continue that well into the future. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for
Thank
having us again, Auntie.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Raghav. All the very best to you, and Praveen, to you too. Enjoy, be blessed, have a beautiful 2026, and all the best wishes to your parents as well for encouraging both of you to achieve your dreams and to do what you want to do in life.
Thank
So,
you
bye
so
for
much.
now. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Bye. 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 Happy New Year. Bye bye.